It was very bad. I tried to kill me and my baby. I will never forget. She was a baby. She was in a car seat. And we stayed in Pleasant Grove with some apartments. And I was in the house crying. You know, my mom and them don't know what to do. Like, so I took my baby and I went and stood in the middle of the street. And I almost tried to get her. I wanted the car to hit us.
Prison Stories 101. We are back with another one. I want to welcome Tynesha. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. If you don't mind, Tynesha, please, can you reintroduce yourself? Tell us where you're from and how much time you've done.
My name is Tynesha. I did 10 years in prison. I'm from South Dallas, but I jumped off the porch in the Grove, you know?
Okay. 10 years, man. We always like to try to start with the who, what, when, where, and why as far as, you know, what's going on. I want to start with the when. When did you go in? What year? And when did you get out? Like when you first went to prison, when did you get out and how old were you?
Well, when I went in 2008. Well, 7-8, and I came home 2018. But I was in juvenile before I went to prison.
Oh, man. Okay. Let's start with the where. Where did you catch your charge? What city? What county?
Dallas. City Place.
And where did you have to serve your time?
Hobby unit.
Oh, hobby. Okay. For those who know. What was the crime itself?
Aggravated robbery, organized crime.
Oof. Okay. Before I go deeper into the what, who was affected by, you know, your crime, and who was affected at home as far as who was left at home when you went into prison?
My whole family. I had two daughters.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
What age were your daughters when you?
My oldest was 1, and my youngest was like some months old.
Oh man. Okay, we're gonna get there. Who else was mom, father, siblings?
My mom, my dad, my sisters and brothers.
Okay.
Everybody was really fucked up, but you know, I lived a life. I want to be in the streets.
How old were you when you had your first kid?
16.
16. And then your second one, I'm assuming, I guess within a year.
Yeah, you're apart.
Who was watching your kids after you had to sit down?
Well, when I got my charge, I gave my oldest to my sister. She adopted her. And then it was this nigga I was talking to, you know, I let him and his mom adopt her because I didn't want to put 2 kids on my sister because she already had my oldest, you know.
The kids' fathers, were they around, involved?
No, he was locked up with me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's let's get to it. What was the actual incident that took place? You said aggravated robbery and organized crime.
Mm-hmm.
You're young. You're 16 years old.
Yes.
To have an organized crime charge means like you've been doing this or something.
Yes, they went back on my juvenile record.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I might take it to the further back, but the actual incident itself, what happened that got you locked up? What was the incident? What was the robbery? What was supposed to happen? What were y'all looking to get? And who was all involved?
Well, it was me, my baby daddy, his sister, and her girlfriend. You know, we were stick-up kids. You was gonna get down and you was gonna lay down. You know, we was just looking for a come up. And that's how.
How were y'all successful in the past?
Mm-hmm. Every lick we hit, we never got caught.
Okay, but how many licks would you say you got off?
I didn't hit a lot of licks, a lot. But you know, when you go back to the same spot, you make it hot. And that's how we really got caught. You know, because we kept going to hit City Place. We made the news. You know, they had flyers out for us, wanted signs, and this how I got caught because I had went downtown at the West End, and I was sitting on a little statue, and the police officer rolled up, and she was like, "Come here," and she showed me a picture, and she was like, "That shoot?" My dumb ass young. I said, "Yeah." And she handcuffed me.
She showed you a wanted picture? I mean, not a want. She showed you like a picture in the store or something? Or?
No, a wanted picture.
A wanted
I was
picture.
wanted. Like,
and you said yeah.
And I said yes. She handcuffed me, and that was all she wrote.
Dang, yeah. That's a young mind.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to your first lick, because you have to do one to even want to do more and get caught. What was your first like big lick? I don't want to call not like bubblegum from a candy store, but your first actual like real crime.
My first big lick was in Zara Ross when we snatched this lady purse. It was a guap, and me and my sister-in-law, my ex-sister-in-law, she was like, "You want to do it?" I was like, "Fuck it." She grabbed it, and we took off running, and we counted.
You grabbed it off the lady? She had on her shoulder, or?
No, she had it in a stroller. It was in her daughter's stroller.
Oh, where was the lady? She was in
the restroom. She was in the restroom.
So the lady was in a stall?
We was in Ross in the restroom, and she was in a stall, and the stroller was outside the stall with the baby, and then we went in there, we was scoping, and we seen the purse, and we looked, and she was like, "You want to do it?" I was like, "Yeah." So we grabbed it, and we chopped, and then we made it to the corner, got on the bus, and I was like, that lick, it was like $1,600. Back then, $1,600, that was a lot of money for us to be, we was kids.
She had $1,600 in her purse?
Mm-hmm. And her credit cards, and we swiped them hoes.
Oh man, okay. Were y'all looking to hit a lick that day? Y'all were just in there shopping, or were y'all?
No, we was in there to hit a lick.
Okay.
It just came about. We was just out, thugging, and she was like, "You want to hit a lick?" And I was like, "Fuck it." We had never hit a lick before, no nothing. That was our first time.
So it wasn't like y'all didn't want any clothes, or like
no.
The purse.
No, we was just out scoping the scene.
$1,600 back then, that's a lot of money for the first one.
Yeah.
I could see the rush in that to say like, man, we might need to come up on some more.
Yes, that's when Scheme and Jabot was out. Like, yeah.
What'd y'all spend your money on, if you don't mind me asking?
I gave some. I bought things for my kids, Gave some to my mama and blew the rest.
Oh man. So I'm assuming you're like, all right, we got to do this again.
Yeah.
So what was the plan? Like y'all just gonna go back to Ross, or y'all just had like, I know you said City Place.
Yeah,
or City Trend. I'm sorry.
We no, we went back to City Place. Like out there, you got Target and all that.
Oh, okay,
City Place. You come up off the elevators. Back then that's where the Mexican spots was there. That's when the Mexican kept their money in their boot, and we was just. You gonna get down or you gonna lay down? Which one? We was just like running up on them, beating them up, taking their wallet and running.
Were y'all including weapons in this, or?
We ain't had no weapons.
Y'all just run up and start whooping on folks?
Yeah, beat them up.
And then take wallet, purse?
Yeah, wallet and purse.
Who was your targets? Who'd you look for? Was it Hispanics? Was it old people, young people?
We didn't have it didn't matter. We wasn't hitting our color.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't hit our
like Robin Hood, I guess. Yeah. Did y'all prefer to get, to victimize a woman or a man? Did y'all have a preference when it comes to female or male? I can see a man fighting back, I guess.
But no, we didn't care. I had my baby dad with us, so we didn't did both. I think we hit more of women than men, though. I think we hit like 2 men, but more of women.
Who normally keeps more money on them, women or men? Like a purse or a wallet? Like what did y'all normally see?
Men.
Men keep more money on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Okay. Jeez. All right. So you hit a handful, or let's say a lot of licks before this one that get caught to where y'all have a name for yourselves. There's wanted pictures, I guess, of y'all. Did y'all feel the heat? Like, man, we really in the City Place is going crazy. Did y'all feel like people are looking for y'all?
No, we didn't feel no heat. Like, we didn't feel nothing. We didn't feel no heat. We smelled no heat because we hit City Place, go downtown, live our life. Go back, like when their money run out, hey, let's go back.
So is this like every weekend, or were y'all doing it almost daily, or how in between were y'all?
It wasn't every weekend or daily. It was separate, like it was spread it out.
Okay, so y'all didn't have a pattern.
Yeah, no, we didn't have a pattern.
Okay, yeah.
Because I didn't have to live that life. I choose to live that life because I always had a home to go to.
Yeah.
I just want to be in the streets.
How fast of a runner were you? Like, were you able to get up and go?
Yeah, I was young. I wasn't this size. I was little.
Man, just running from running for your life.
Hitting 4 flats. Hey.
Come on. All right, well, it's interesting because we have to speak on the who. The why. And of course, I'm going to get deeper into what happened as far as that you got caught. But, whenever you look at someone's circumstance of why they have to do 10 years and sit down, you have to look at the why of like, what was the reason I'm even in this predicament to have to hit licks to feed my children? What would you think is the reason behind who do you blame? Whether parents, whether your baby daddy, friends, who do you blame as far as, for your predicament, say like, I got to hit these licks to even just come up on some bread?
Well, I don't blame anybody because I want to be in the streets, but my mom did have an addiction. So I want to do what I want to do. I used to tell her, you can't tell me what to do because you have an addiction, So I just I always been a bad child. Like, I always been a bad child, and I grew to the streets. And while her being in her addiction, I did what I want to do when I want to do it, how I want to do it. You couldn't tell me. Even though my mom and my daddy was in the home, but my daddy was older, My daddy he was born in 1925. Do the math.
Oh. Hold on, wait. When was your mom born?
My mom was born 19 something. Well, my daddy, man, I think my mom was like in her 20s. My dad was like 50 something, I think.
It's one of those stories.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So your dad, he can't say nothing.
Yeah, he really couldn't. He was old. He really couldn't tame me.
Did you have siblings?
Yeah, but like when I stayed in her room, my sister was grown. She had her own kids. She was living her life. It was just me and my little brother.
Wasn't nobody questioning you coming up on this money? Like, where you getting this money from?
No, because I used to get a check.
Oh.
I used to get a Social Security check from my daddy, so.
Yeah, okay. All right, so no one's questioning. So you want to live life. They catch you down at the West End, and you say, yeah, that's me. What age are you at this time? You're 16?
I was 18.
18 at the
I was
time.
18 when I went to Lusteric.
An adult.
Yeah. I got locked up October 31st.
On Halloween. Damn. It's always interesting to get locked up on a day you don't expect to get locked up. You're like, hey, I'm out here kicking it downtown, and the law person see you and take you in.
Yeah.
Did you kind of know what were you about to face? Did you understand the gravity of getting locked up and what was about to happen?
I ain't understand being in Lusteric. I didn't understand that, like, because when I got locked up, I called my mama, and I was like, I'm locked up, and she asked me, her first question, she was like, did you do it? And I told her, I said, yes, I did it.
You said it on the jail phone?
Mm-hmm. I free call.
Oh man, they record those.
I was gonna do my time. We was caught. They had too much on us.
So you didn't even choose to take it to trial?
I didn't go to trial.
So they offered you, what they offer you?
They first time was 25 years.
Wow.
And I told them no. And then I told my mama, I said, Mama, I want to go to trial. And she was like, girl, you a fool. Them people gonna hang you. And I was like, all right, I ain't going to trial. And then I fired my lawyer. She was like, fire your lawyer. I fired them. Then they came back with 15. I said, no. He was like, well, what do you want? I said, I want to go home on probation. And he was like, I'm telling you now, Miss Nelson, you're not going home. You're going to do some time. He said, the lowest I can give you is 10. I said, hold that thought. I called my mama. I said, Mama, they offered me 10 years. She said, take it. I took it.
This is your court appointed lawyer, right?
Mm-hmm.
25 going to 10. You're only 18. You get out. Good time. I mean, good behavior. You get out in 5 years, maybe.
Nope.
That didn't happen. Okay. Jeez. All right. Let's go and go through it then. As far as you get locked up, this is your first time in Lusteric. Is this your first time, like, actually in the Lusteric jail?
Yeah.
How long did you sit in Lusteric before you took the time?
I stayed in Luceric for a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
How was that time frame? Like, who was your support system?
My mama, my granny, my sister, my pawpaw. I never missed the visit, never missed the phone call. I always kept money on my books.
Yeah.
They was my family. I think they was relieved that I was sitting down, because if I wasn't, I'd probably be 6 feet under, because the life that I was living.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, running up on people, snatching stuff. You know, people could, you know, they have license to carry. You know, they could just, you know, stand their ground and fire at everybody. Everyone else that was involved, did they get caught up?
Mm-hmm. I got caught first. Man. Did
you have to tell on people or?
No, because they knew who y'all was. I got caught first, then like they rolled me around, and then they took me to some place, and then I heard my baby daddy come in. I was like, I don't want to say his name, but I was like, baby daddy? He was like, yeah, like we rode into the car together to Luceric. Oh, shit. And then I don't know when his sister and Nina got picked up after that.
Yeah, but they got picked up too.
Yeah, but I don't think they got picked up that same day. Me and my baby daddy got picked up the same day. We started our time the same day.
Who all got what? You got 10, or you settled for 10?
I got 10. My baby daddy got 10. Nina got 8. And his sister got 5.
Do you know the reason why they got 8 and 5?
Because okay, when they was questioning me and they was showing me pictures, and like I really told them, I was like, on some of these crimes, she wasn't third. My sister-in-law, she wasn't third. So that's how she got the list of time. And Nina, I don't know how she got 8. I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense. Who was the ringleader in all this?
Basically, they said me.
Were you?
I wasn't, though. They said I was the mastermind because they said I was the oldest, but I wasn't the oldest because my baby daddy older than me.
Yeah. So who was the mastermind? Who would get up and say, let's go get some more?
Shit, everybody.
Yeah, collective decision. Everybody sitting
because
around.
Everybody was really doing their own thing. You know, when we would hit licks together, then they would bench off and go do their own thing. You know, then I when we used to hit licks, sometimes I would go back home. Like, you know, I was tired of living outside on the streets. My mama got a house. I can go home anytime I want to.
Yeah.
You know, so I used to go back home. And then, you know, I get tired of being home, then I'm going back to the streets.
And as we have this conversation, I'm going to kind of jump in and out and see how the kids are doing. Because when you first go in, they're babies. Mm-hmm. They don't know what's going on. You know, you just hope someone just takes care of and watches them. Mm-hmm. Were you worried about the people that had your children?
No.
So you feel they were in good hands on both ends? Yeah,
my sister, but before I went in, my sister already had custody of my oldest daughter because I went through postpartum depression. And I was suicidal, you know, I went through Green Oak. So that's how my sister got my oldest. Then I got pregnant with my youngest. And the nigga I was with, I left him to run the streets with my baby daddy. And he used to watch her, like, and then when I got locked up, I couldn't leave my youngest with my mama because my mama was an addict. You know, she was a function addict, like, you know.
But now, you didn't want to leave her.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't ask my sister because she already got my daughter and her 2 girls. Like, I can't. So, and his mama stepped up. She was like, just sign over your rights, and when you come home, you can get her back. And that's what I did.
Did you want to separate your 2 children?
I didn't want to, but I didn't want to put that pressure on my sister.
Okay. If she would have said,
if she would have told me, hey, I'll take her, then I would have went that way.
Okay. A lot of people don't know what Green Oaks is. It's like I don't want to call it like a psych ward, but it's a mental facility.
Yes.
That's located on the outskirts of Dallas. Who sent you there? Like, or did you choose to go there? Or did they just take you there?
My mom and my granny took me there.
At what age?
16.
16. Yeah. How long were you at that facility?
I only stayed in Green Oaks for like a month.
A month?
Yeah.
Did they try to medicate you?
I was on medicine. I was on postpartum depression.
Okay.
I was on that type of medicine.
Did Green Oaks help you as far as the month you were there and, getting out?
Kind of, sort of, because it's a part that, like, in my memory is missed because my sister tells me, I only remember me going to Green Oaks for my oldest child. But my sister said I went back with my youngest child, but I don't remember that. And my mama told me, she was like, you went both times. But I don't remember going through postpartum depression with my youngest baby.
How bad was your postpartum depression? Do you know how bad like the days got for you? Like, if you thought of suicide, like how bad it got sometimes?
It was very bad. I tried to kill me and my baby. I will never forget. She was a baby. She was in a car seat, and we stayed in Pleasant Grove with some apartments. And I was in the house crying. My mom and them don't know what to do. Like, so I took my baby and I went and stood in the middle of the street. And I almost tried to get her. I wanted the car to hit us. And my mom and them came out and they was like, no, we got to get you some help. And they sent me to Green Oaks.
Well, thank you, mama. I mean, I know what you're going through at the time. Sometimes, you just want to take it all away, but there's brighter days.
Yeah.
Jeez. You're in Lou Steric. You accept this time. How is Lou Steric for you? Like, are the girls, like, what is Lou Steric like? I mean, I hear a lot of men in the, the North Tower that go through a lot of fights and stuff. For you, how was Lou Steric?
To be honest, it was all right. I didn't have to, I was me in there. I had one fight where I didn't have a fight. We had a ride, but
ride in Lou Steric?
Yeah. I guess I was used to jail because I was in and out of jail in my younger days, So it didn't bother me. Like, it was normal. Like, that was normal. It was normal to me. I wasn't scared. Like, none of that.
How was the food?
Oh, baby, no. I never ate that.
Ever say, is the food in prison better than Lou Steric?
Way better.
Damn, that's crazy.
Way better.
Like, why do you think they serve such like why do you think they do folks like that?
I don't know, but them that mystery meat is baby. I never ate in Lou Steric. I always had commissary.
The mystery meat.
Yeah, that's what I call it, the mystery meat. Only thing in Lou Steric was good was them Kool-Aid packages and the fruit.
God damn.
Because we used to get them old fake eggs and hard waffles. Yeah, baby.
Did you make any friends while you was in there? Or were people just coming and going?
I made friends. Okay. I rolled my time out with a lot of people.
All right, that makes sense. So you accept the 10 years. Is anyone in Lou Steric telling you like how this time's about to go for you, where you about to go, what's about to happen? Are you getting prepared mentally for what this is? Yes, I was getting prepared. I had a lot of, older people telling me, hey, this is what you need to do when you get down there. Even the officer, I would never forget her, Miss Giles. Like, she was giving me the game in prison. I used to call her my Amy. She was like, you go down there, you do your time, don't get no trouble, and come home. Like, you got one foot in, you got one foot out. You got to think about it. You got a family at home. Like, do your best to try to make your parole. But I didn't listen. Like when someone that's so easier said than done. Like, just go do your time, get in. I mean, you about to be here for a decade in your mind. Like, I'm gonna be here for 10 years. So when she said something like that, like, just do your time, mind your business. How do you look at it? I'm gonna just get in there and just stay to myself. Like,
no, I thought that's how it was really gonna be. Like, I was gonna go in there and do my time and really come home. Like, but when you hit prison down, that's a whole nother world from Lou Steric. Like, prison, when I went to prison, I put it in my mindset. My family good, my kids good. So I'm gonna block out the world. I'm gonna make my own family in here. I'm gonna make my own friends in here. Yeah. And that's how I really did my time. But I did my time the way I want to do my time. Couldn't nobody tell me. My mama then was begging me, like, you need to get up, you need to get it together so you can come home. But it was too late. My first time seeing parole, they gave me a 3-year set off. And I was like, I told my mama, my girl, I'm about to max this. I'm about to pull it to the door.
Yeah, I always hear whenever parole, someone, and this is just someone told me the other day, and I felt it when they said it. They said anytime it's 10 years or under, the first parole, they're always going to set you off because they feel like, yes, you have 10 years, but you kind of got to get up to that 10 years. If you 12 and over, yes, you might get, some people get parole first time, and I actually hear that a lot. Like a lot of people do not parole that first time when it's 10 years and under.
Yeah,
it just don't happen.
When it was time for me to see parole, you know, they reached out to the family and all that. They was like, no, she a threat to society.
Okay. When did you first see parole? What? How many years in?
I got locked up. 08, so 19, 12, 13. I think like 13, 14, I seen them.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I had to do 5 first before I even seen them.
Okay, yeah, shit. Do you think you were ready to get out? Okay.
I wasn't.
All right, well, let's talk about it. As far as your first day in, do you remember like the bus ride there? Do you remember kind of what you had to go through, do intake?
Yep, I remember my first day. I had some braids in my head and I had to take my braids down. Cause you know you can't have your hair done. I went through intake. I stayed in the dog pound. I stayed in the dog pound and it was all right for me because I knew people down there. Like my time wasn't hard.
Okay, yeah, you already knew people that was already there.
Yeah.
That makes it much easier.
And then when I pulled to Lane Mary in Galveston, in Gatesville. And no, I didn't. I'm lying. Let me take that back. My first unit was Hilltop. I was at Hilltop.
Okay. For those who know, you know. What's Hilltop like for those who...
Hilltop really where a lot of kids go. That's kiddie playground to me.
Oh, man. Okay.
It was kiddie playground. Found a little girlfriend. Started board egging. Being gay.
Was that on your...
That was not on my agenda.
Damn. How does that happen? Like, did she come out? Somebody come after? And first of all, what's your height back then? What's your size? Kind of give us a description of your attributes.
My size, I was like my size was like a 12, 14. I was little, but when I first went into prison, they thought I was a stud because I was so dominant. They thought I was a stud, but I wasn't. I was just dominant. I'm just me, and a lot of hoes flocked. And
damn, so they came at you.
Yeah.
And you caught.
Caught. I was in there fishing.
Yeah, well, is it because there was nothing to do, or you just really felt like I really might like me a chick up in here?
Yeah, it wasn't nothing to do, and I was bored, and that wasn't my first time ever being with a woman though.
Okay, in the free world,
I done had been with a woman in the free world.
Okay,
but yeah, we got together. Then I G4'd off there and went to Lane Mary.
Explain what the G4 is for those who don't know.
G4 is like medium custody, close custody. I G4'd off there and went to Lane Mary. Then I got into it with an officer.
Hold on, wait. When you left, you said a girlfriend or you had to leave her or y'all had to?
I left her. Babe, I'm about to go to another unit. It's about to be a new girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. So y'all break up? Y'all have like a conversation about
unless it? You want to come follow me. Beat your feet to come get me.
Do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But y'all was together up until all right, I'm out.
Yeah, she was. Well, we went together. We was in the same pod together, so we was fucking on each other.
Okay.
But she was doing her own thing. I was doing my own thing.
Okay. You said something about an officer once you.
Yeah, and then I went to Lane Mary, and I had beat up my girlfriend there in the chow hall, which the chow was a lunchroom. Nobody
This is
knows.
a new girl.
Yeah, this is my new girl.
How do you get with the new girl? You come in, she choosing you, you choosing her?
She chose me.
Man, you just get in there, everybody choosing.
Everybody thought I was a stud, bro.
To get in some kind of way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, we was together for a minute though, until I think I started tripping and I beat up in the chow. I beat up in the lunchroom.
Damn, all right, before we get to the fighting and tripping and the beat ups, what is like love with a girlfriend in prison? Like what's y'all's like I love you. You love me.
Toxic, cutting on each other and hoes eating your bloody tampons. And
I've heard this story before.
that's real. That is a real. That's what love is.
I'm saying some people ain't did that before, in life. So
Never, but you go to prison, it's a whole nother world. I'm telling you, you're not gonna think about what's going on in the real world because you can't. This is what you live. You see these people 24/8. This is who you eat, shit, sleep with. Like, no.
Yeah, but you can't just be like, I ain't doing that. I still love you though.
It's a different type of when they say you love in prison.
Show me, huh?
You better mean that shit. You better show me.
Damn.
Bitch, I tell you I love you. Well, show me. Cut your arm. And then them hoes go. They couldn't. They still. Oh, I'm about to fall out. I'm about to come with you. We're going to the psych center. We're going to Mountain View, the Ice House. That's what we call it, the Ice House.
The Ice House, that's the psych ward? Or?
Yeah.
Damn. Cut yourself. Did you ever show your love? You ever cut yourself or do anything like that? Mm-hmm. Dang. Okay. Did you ever go on dates like we gonna tomorrow we gonna do this?
Dates? We can.
I know you can't go nowhere, but pretend or some shit. Like I'm gonna come sit with you and we're gonna. Or is
yeah, we're going to lunch too. We're going to the chow together. I'll meet you at the rec, yo. You want to go to the rec, baby? That's all we got. We doing what was called I-60s. Yeah, medical. We're going to medical together. Drop it at. You need to drop it at this time so you get this pass at 8 o'clock, and we be in there all day.
There go your date.
Or we signing up for different classes. We going Jehovah. We going Muslim. We going whatever we can do.
Jumping religion to religion.
Man, I done been all.
Is gift giving, like giving gifts, normal?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
Like when I say gift giving, like you might get some on commissary just to make sure she has.
Oh yeah, we busting. If you on a $35, I want half of that. That's $17.50. Gonna drop that sock in my window. Yeah. You in population 85? We busting that down the middle too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right, so this one, can you say her name or what was her nickname or
who? The
one you got in this fight you had?
Oh, Paris.
Paris, yeah. What happened? Where'd it go bad? Like,
I don't know. I think the bitch was playing with me, and she walked in that. I was working in the chow hall. No, was I? I think I was working in the chow hall, and she came in her, and I said something to her, and she said something. She said something back. It was when y'all. I want you, if you remember Waka Flocka.
I go hard in the paint.
No, what's the one with my hands?
Oh yeah, do it with no hands.
And I just took off on her.
Damn.
I just walked her, and I went to.
Oh, what Waka Flocka got to do with that?
But that was the song. I'm saying that's the time when it happened.
Oh, okay.
That was the song that was playing in my head.
Girl, I know you. No, I'm just messing with you.
That was the song that was playing in my head when I beat up.
Damn.
They handcuffed me. And then I stayed. I went to solitary, then I came back up. I was still G4. And I got into it with an officer. I told her, I'll rip you a new asshole.
The officer?
Yeah.
Damn, you are.
Yeah, they some serious down there.
How serious are they? Are they nice to y'all? Are they?
No, they rude. They are fucking mean. Like, they feel like they better than everybody. Like, they don't treat us like humans. They treat us like animals for real. Damn. I used to get into it with them so bad and tell them, hoes, take that shirt off.
Just to box with you, or just because
you take that shirt off, you're not part of TDCJ no more. You a regular person to me.
Did you ever see anybody get at an officer, like take off on an officer?
Mm-hmm. I done seen an officer get sliced in the face.
Oh, shit. Did she have it coming?
No, she was so sweet. She was sweet. She was real sweet.
Probably was meant for someone else and just...
Nah, she was real
wrong
sweet.
Time, wrong place.
Now, you do have some officers treat us like they human beings. You know, you get a bond with them, they start calling you their daughter or their niece or something. Like, they look out for you. But all of them ain't like that, especially this kind.
Oh, so it'd be your own. Oh, okay, yeah. Damn. Are male officers prisons? Are they on the dorm as well? Like a lot of male officers. Mm-hmm. Are they shooting at the inmates? Are they trying to get?
Yeah, it's some Some officer that got a whole girl pregnant while on my unit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How does one know? Like, is the girl talking about it? Is like everyone just
No, he got called by another officer.
Oh shit!
It was count time. And he went up in there. He was supposed to be counting, and the other officer walked by and seen him.
Man, was that a black man? It was a white man.
He was a Mexican.
A man? Oh, Jorge. Okay, damn.
Come here, Jose.
Oh, damn. Got to it.
Yeah.
What happens when a girl gets pregnant by an officer? Because she could play it in her favor. Or, he could.
She was the girl that did get pregnant. She was, I think she had like a couple of days to go home. And they fired him. And when he got fired and she came on, they was together in the real world. Like,
she still got to go home.
Yeah, what you gonna do to her? You can't no charges be pressed?
I don't know. Can it?
You can't press no charge.
It's on the officer.
Yeah.
To be sleeping with inmates. Like,
yeah, he lose his job, and I don't think he can ever work for TDC again.
And they got together in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Jose. Okay. Oh man, was the girl a white girl, Mexican?
Nah, she was a mixed breed.
She was mixed. Okay.
Yeah, she was pretty.
Yeah, when it comes to pretty chicks in female prisons, how are they treated? Like the ones who like man, like naturally, like just beautiful, bad. Do girls envy them? Do they try to cut up their face? Do they have problems? Or do they get treated, like with some esteem?
No, not in my circle, because all my bitches was pretty. All my friends was bad. Like, no. Now, if you get in a relationship and your girlfriend know you pretty and that's all you talk about, yeah, she gonna cut you up. She gonna fuck your face up. Yeah, but it was more like a sisterhood in there, though. You had your ops you beefing with, but
how your first week there? How was transitioning? You already did Lou Sturrock for a year and a half. How was your mental transition? Were you worried at all about the free world? Were people putting you on game like, hey, here's some books you need to read, here's some classes you need to take, here's a job? How was like your first, just the transition to like, all right, I'm really about to do this hard time?
It was all right, People was telling me what to do, they was trying to keep me out of trouble, but you young, when you go in so young, you don't give a fuck what nobody telling you. You don't. Like, you gonna do your time the way you wanna do it. Like, then when it's too late, you be like, damn, I should have listened. But I was all right. Like, reality had set in.
No, facts. I was gonna say, every time that, someone actually has to do time, they have to find some kind of hobby to, of course, keep their mind occupied. What was your hobbies at first?
Well, when I first got locked up, I was a janitor, and I used to read all the black books.
like what? Like
black author books.
Which ones were those? Do you remember?
But then, they put you in school. So you have to go to school, or you on the whole squad. You got to go to work out there in the field. And shit like that. They gonna find you something to do. You just ain't about to be on vacation. They gonna work you like a dog.
Were you on whole squad?
Yeah.
How was that?
At first, I didn't like it. And I didn't like when I first got on whole squad. I quit. I got rolled up, and then I went to medical and got on some medication that I couldn't be in the sun. So I was out for like 6 months, but then I got used to it. I started liking whole squad, especially at Lane Mary. Lane Mary whole squad different.
Yeah, was there ever a hard day or? How did it go?
You get to be in the, like, when you in the whole squad in the field, you in your mind, you in the free world. You get to see your girlfriend, you get to see other people, your partner you ain't talked to, and
Man, that's beautiful. What all jobs? Oh.
What was it like having a roommate?
What was it like having a roommate? It was cool.
Like, did you get along with your roommate?
I got along with my roommates. I never fought none of them.
What about the prison parties? How was that?
But we spreading all night. We spreading all night. But most of them, when you get at your roommate, you will want to be in the room with your woman, with your love.
Did you ever live with your woman?
Multiple times.
Give me a time when you lived with your woman. How was it?
When I was G5, when I lived with Spook, it was good, but then the bitch started beating me up. Yeah, you know, in prison, they make you sleep on lines and shit. Where when you go to the restroom, say for instance, I got a line on and you got a line on. And when I go to the restroom, you gonna feel me.
What you mean when you say feel me?
Like you gonna feel me getting up because that line gonna move.
So was this an ongoing thing between you and your lover, or this was like certain days?
Certain days.
So how was y'all fighting? Was it bad? Was
Very bad.
Give me a time when it was really bad.
When she cut me up.
How did it make you feel?
Suicidal.
Did you go suicidal, or did you just...
No, I didn't go suicidal. I stayed in the cell. And you know, we had sex. It was normal. After everything was all right. Once you tell you love her, it was okay.
How bad she cut you up?
She didn't cut me up that bad. She gave me some little marks.
In the same day, y'all gonna have sex?
Mm-hmm. And we gonna act like ain't nothing wrong.
Damn, man.
Then she went home.
If Waka Flocka was in your head during the fight, what's in your head during the sex? I mean, what?
Shit, the radio, because we had a radio.
Oh, yeah. Y'all playing slow jams.
Yeah. We was on 105.7.
105.7. Yeah, the quiet storm.
Yeah, the quiet storm.
Damn. Okay. Hey, man, if you like it, I love it. All right. Yeah, how often was like sex being had in prison? Like how often were you able to get your rocks off?
Every day, all day.
Every day, all day?
Yeah.
Like at what time? Like before breakfast?
Well, whatever time you want to, especially if you're in a room with your woman. You ain't no sleeping.
Yeah, you're right. If your celly is...
Yes, you said y'all roommates, y'all fucking out now. You touching every wall in there.
But, damn.
You know when count time come, hey, we in the bed. Y'all after count, it's going down.
So how much time do y'all, like, where there's no after count, y'all get all night? There's no...
Yeah, because you learn the counts.
Yeah.
You got, okay, say we in the day room. Rack up time. Okay, you got 7:30 count. Then when you get racked up, that's the 10:30 count. And then they do a middle count like at 1, I think. Yeah. Then it's a count right before breakfast. Like, you know your counts. It's count time. They calling it out.
Damn. So you be like, get this count time over with so we get back to... Man, hey.
Some hoes was fucking wild was count time.
Oh, wow.
And the laws don't know. If you cool with the laws, because the laws, they're young. And then you got the gay ones, you know, they gonna let you.
Oh, they gonna watch them. Okay.
Like, you have to have the laws in your pocket.
Damn. How many, like, were there situations where male officers were able to, you know, get it on with female inmates? Is that something that often happened?
No. Not when I was there. I only know about it happening one time. You know, but if they do, they're not gonna talk about it. Because you got some hoes that's gonna keep their mouth quiet.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna tell their business.
That's my blessing.
Then you got some hoes, you know, they not gonna tell it because what if they officer take care of them, tricking on them?
Yeah.
They're not gonna tell.
Yeah, don't mess up the blessing. What was the worst thing would you say you've seen in prison? If it's multiple things or one or two things?
The worst thing I ever seen, I was in closed custody. This girl, I don't know what she did, but I know when they opened that door, it was a bloody mess. It was blood everywhere. Like, she was bloody. And then I seen where...
was she alive?
I think she was. You know, I don't be paying you don't be wanting to pay attention to shit like that. Like, ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't my partner. I don't give a fuck who, you know.
I mean, but it might be like
one of my friends, so I really didn't care.
Oh, shit. Okay. Dang.
Now, if it was one of my friends, yeah. I'm trying to see what's going on, but
Okay. Anything else as far as that rings a bell as far as some stuff you just couldn't stomach?
When our lieutenant got sliced in her face. Like, that was the whole unit was fucked up. We went on lockdown for that.
Yeah, what was the scenario? What happened?
We was, they called us out for whole squad. We was out there getting patted down, and she was patting this girl down. And I think they ended up getting into it, and she whipped the blade out and just sliced her in the face.
Does she still, I know she has to get stitched up and recovered. Does she still come back to?
She came back to work.
And she has, how bad was that scar?
It was bad. It was like from her to her, it was thick.
Oh man, so she has to live with this. And she chose to work still.
She stayed there. Then she passed away.
How long after the cut did she pass away?
No, she passed away like years later. But she stayed there. She stayed there in for a minute.
Dang. With the slice on her face. Yeah, I guess there was nowhere else to work. Man, no, I'm just man, that's horrible. As far as getting money, what was your way of getting money? Like at this time, is your family still putting money on your books?
My family did my whole 10 with me.
How much money were you getting on a regular?
It was adding up because I stayed on restriction so much. So they was saying like whatever time like when I would write them, I'm like, send me 50 here, like send me 100 here. They would send it. I was so cold in there. I had one of my girlfriends taking money off her book, sending it to my granny.
Oh. Yeah, you're pretty cold.
Yeah.
You're pretty cold. You're doing some pimping.
Yeah.
Your children are growing up now. They're probably learning how to talk, going to school. Are they asking about you? Are you talking to them?
Yeah, they was asking about me. Then my granny, like one visit, my granny brought both of them to come see me. They were still babies, though. They didn't understand. And I was like, Granny, don't bring them down here no more. And I never seen them again. But as they got older, my mom and my sister and them talked to them about me, showed them pictures of me. When they got up in age to write, they would write. I would write them, send them little shit at home.
For you, as you saw them that one time, they were looking good. You were happy to see them.
I was very happy. They was happy to see me. They knew who I was.
And you opted for them not to see you again. For what reason?
Because it was too much on me.
Yeah.
And then when it was time for me to go, when it was time for them to go, they cried because they wanted to stay. And I was like, I would never put them through that ever again in life.
Yeah, smart. Did you battle with that decision, like whether to see them, or you just knew like, nah, this is not a place for them to come to?
Yeah, it was no place for them.
Okay. Yeah. Good decision.
But it was like, when I came home, it was like, I don't know, like they knew me, they knew I was their mother. Like it was no ill feeling, like.
Yeah, especially when, if whoever's taking care of them could tell you like whatever she was doing it for y'all. How could you hate someone that was, trying to figure it out to feed their children? But it does come to where you are getting up towards being released. You said your first parole, you was a menace to society. They're not gonna let you out. They all said you 3 years. Did you come up for parole again, or you pretty much got to your?
I got to my max.
Yeah, damn.
Because my 3 year south was up 2017. I maxed 2018.
Yeah.
Why not just go on and kick the door down,
Yeah. What would you say to those who still want a parole and they just got a year left or something? What would you say to them?
Max.
Yeah.
I would tell them to max, because you already gave Uncle Sam your time. Don't give him no more.
Right. Why? Because I hear if you mess up, they're like, all right, well, yo.
Yes, they will violate you for anything. And that was that was scared me the most. Like, no, like, because I didn't know how society was. Like, what if I got out there and I got in trouble? I'm back right here. No, let me just go on and pull it in.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be on parole, giving them no more money. Bitch, I done gave you 10 years. You still want my money? Like, no, I couldn't do it.
So you decided to go and write it out. How were you prepping for your release? Did they, I know sometimes they say they have to go to like a program or something for release. Did you have to do anything or just?
I didn't have to. I just.
Here's your clothes. Bye.
Well, I pull, your day come, when you pull a chain, you pack all your stuff up, give whatever you gonna give to your partners, and you get on that bus, and they take you to the thing, and your family be there waiting on you.
Did you have a girlfriend on your way out? Or did you have to relinquish all girls?
Who I was with when I came home? I think I was single.
Okay.
I was single.
Okay. By choice or?
Yeah, because the one I was with, she was too much. And I couldn't be with her. She got life. Like, I can't.
So, did she want you? She like, girl,
you know, you tell a bitch, yeah, when I get home, I'm going to write you. I'm going to hold you down. Bitch, you ain't about to hold nobody down that got life. Because guess what? She fucking on her roommate that same night. Like, no.
What was the worst crime you heard someone did while you was in there?
Kill a baby.
Someone killed a baby?
Mm-hmm.
In what manner? Do you know the manner or did they speak on it?
I don't want to speak on the people's business.
Yeah, damn. That's
but
always...
I know a girl, she killed her baby. And then the girl that I was dating, that was in her for life, she they killed this Down syndrome man. Thought he had some money and killed him for no reason.
Yeah. There you go. All right, so you're coming up to your release date. Do you remember your exact release date? You said this is 2018?
November 1st, 2018.
Right in time for the holidays. No one's there to pick you up. They put you on a bus.
Well, you got to go. You have to get on the bus to go to the next unit.
Okay.
So you get your discharge papers and stuff.
Okay. Who was there to see you, bring you home?
My mama, my auntie, my mama, two of my aunties, and my cousin.
Okay. They pull up, cell phones out. What they got for you? Like, is there a plan?
No. They had me some clothes. And when it was count time, they gave my clothes, I changed, then we got caught in count. So at the count, they was out their cars and they was like, y'all can't be out your cars, y'all gotta get back in your cars. So I came out. They was excited, but like when I got to the car, that's when everything came out. Like it was just emotions.
Yeah, what is that feeling to, you ain't been nowhere, you ain't been out, versus, what they let you do. To know you're free, is there a sense of like, am I really free? Like,
it was like, if I'm really free, like I was like, is this real? And then I knew it was real, cause I think my sister, I called my granny. I was like, I'm out, and she was talking to me. But when I called my favorite niece, I knew it was real, cause I couldn't call my daughter because she was in class. She was young, she ain't had no cell phone, but my niece and them did, and they was like, Nene, that's what they called me. They was like, Nene, and they was asking their teacher, can I go to the restroom? I need to talk to my Nene, and I was like, this is real, like they just bust out crying. And then when I went home, everybody was there, and we went out that night. No, we went to the mall. I went a little shopping. Then we went out to my favorite restaurant.
I'm just curious. Do you have the itch as you're out and you free? Do you have the itch of like, man, I was out here hitting licks on these people? Like, did that come back to you in a sense?
No.
Okay.
I had left it behind.
You were reformed.
Yeah.
Prison actually did its job.
Yes.
Wow.
I can't go back, and I won't go back.
Your baby daddy, he has 10 years. Mm-hmm. Is he out around the same time, or what was his situation?
He made his first parole.
Oh, well, shit. I take back everything I said earlier. When was it? So he was out in what? How many years? Like,
he did his half mark. He had to do 5.
Yeah, he
made his first parole.
Yeah, I take everything I said back.
Nothing.
Yeah, damn, okay.
Mm-hmm.
They said one out of 100 is probably gonna make that first one, I guess. That's what's up. So was he holding you down while you was in there? You tell me.
Me and my baby daddy is oil and water. They don't mix. He can walk in this room right now and I won't even speak to him.
Man, but y'all was on missions together.
We was, but nothing. Like, I'm gonna take that lot big, because when I came home, we did try to work it out, but I think that was my closure, and I was like, nah, you on the same shit. I ain't going back down this hole with you. And that was it. I never looked back.
Okay. So he was possibly on the same
Yeah, he was still on the same bullshit. I wasn't going back, baby.
Yeah. 5 years.
Everybody, all them made parole but me.
Damn. Did any of them get back into doing the other two? They got out and lived their best lives, or?
Yeah, I think they living their best lives. Okay. I think everybody living life right now.
Okay.
Well, now, because my baby daddy did go back to jail.
Damn. It happens.
Beating up his baby, his other so-called baby mama.
Yeah, so-called. Some question marks. Damn. Okay, you're out. How is life transitioning for you as getting out? Who are you able to stay with? Do your children come back to you, or do you leave them because they've been raised by two other, families technically, and it's hard to pull a kid from a family that they've been, being raised by?
I had the opportunity to stay with my mama and my auntie, but I didn't want to stay with my mama because she stayed in South Dallas. She's a function addict, so I stayed with my auntie. And my kids, they stayed where they was at. And I don't know. It was like I adapted to the world so quickly. Like I got a job. When I got it, before I got my job, I was dealing with my ex, and I got a job. Then that's when I met my wife. And my kids didn't come to stay with me until when they was in middle school still. Yeah, they was in middle school. And then
that's the right time.
They came and stayed with me. Then they left and went back to their own, where they other house.
Yeah.
And then I haven't seen my youngest in years. But like I see on TikTok or, but like I see y'all, I haven't seen her.
Would you like to be part of her life a little more?
Yeah, but they done brainwashed her.
That's what I'm saying. Whenever you're raised by another, it's like it's two different worlds. It's almost like you're forcing something that in time it'll come back around, but just maybe not around this time.
The door always open.
Yeah. There you go. Well, Nene, normally, we have these conversations again as we do these prison stories. We never try to do it to glorify. This right here is just basically introduction to your story. And, there's a lot of young girls who probably are dealing with the same thing you're dealing with as far as just out here not caring, taking penitentiary chances, not knowing what the outcome of their situation is. If I could get you just to speak to these young ladies who might be taking penitentiary chances, let them know what they're losing, what they're giving up. You lost, technically your children in regards to trying to provide for them. If you could speak to the young ladies out here and just give them any words of wisdom as far as,
All I can say is, don't let nobody peer pressure you to do anything. You make your own choices. Tomorrow not promise. And I tell this to everybody. We here for a short time, not a long time. Make your life what it is and, walk down the right road, because prison is not for everybody. Everybody can't stand on 10 because it will break you. Like, it's another world in there. I done seen people come in and never make it out. So, just live life.
Make it simple. Well, with that being said, I definitely appreciate you for speaking on this. Sometimes a lot of people that got you through it don't give the love and credit that they deserve, as far as even inmates, whether COs, wardens, family outside. If you can, is there any, people you want to shout out that help you got through your sentence, whether inside or outside?
My family.
Shout out to family.
Yeah, because your friends in there, you come out here, you think y'all still gonna be friends, and everybody got a life. So my family really held me down. But my friends that was in prison, I appreciate them.
Yeah.
But because we walked that walk together.
There you go, the long walk. All right, Nene, do you have any, are you on social media? Are you on TikTok? Are you on the IG?
Yeah, but I really only post on TikTok. I just do TikTok. Facebook too old for me. It's for the old people. Instagram, I don't do it. Snapchat, ugh. I just like TikTok.
Okay, all right. Well, do you have a TikTok that you want to give out in case people want to
follow me? Heavy Fine. Go look me up. Yeah.
Heavy Fine, all one word?
Mm-hmm. Heavy Fine.
Easy to find.
Yeah.
Come on now.
And if you see me want to collab, we can collab. Cause I got stories to tell for days.
Oh yeah, nah, we just breaking the ice right now, man. We probably gonna go all the way back through this one day as far as getting some more stories out of you. Cause 10 years is a long time and a lot of things happen. Yeah. But this is just the introduction to Nene, man. I appreciate you for coming through. I have to say it again, welcome to the platform. This is Prison Stories 101, and I salute you.
And we salute you.
Let's go.